Hi class, today we'll be doing volume. You have 3 tutorials in total and 1 quiz. For the quiz, you'll be doing it on your own later. So today we're going to focus on tutorial 1 and part of tutorial 2. For tutorial 1, let me go through this first page. Please make sure that you're using the correct tutorial. So we've already done this before in Head Start, but basically the volume would be length times breadth times height. Okay, we have learned area before. Area is basically the bottom here. It's the 2D shape. So you imagine you have a tissue box in front of you. The area will be just the bottom layer. Okay, it's a 2D shape. But in order for it to become a 3D shape, you need to take into account the height. So we have length times breadth, which we have learned since P3 is considered area. In volume, we can refer to this as base area, but the base area can shift to, for example, if the cuboid was facing this way, you can also use the bottom here as the base area. Alright, so this is for a cuboid where the length, breadth and height are different. What about for a cube? Because all lengths are the same, the formula would be length times length times length. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is to memorize a few cube numbers. Now, I don't expect you to memorize all, but you should be at least familiar with maybe the first 5. Okay, the more you're used to cube numbers, you will recognize it more. For example, square numbers, you've learned before as 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, and so on. So you recognize the first few square numbers. I want you to be able to recognize the first few cube numbers as well. You'll use these cube numbers for any question that is on cubes. Alright, so in volume, we have 2 main concepts. You will have solid figures. These will be questions like this, where you're given some blocks and then you have to find the different views, or you're building the solids with unit cubes. Okay, that will be this portion. Next, they will give you the values of the length, breadth and height of the cube and cuboid, and then you have to find the volume, all working backwards. Okay, so there are the 2 main components. So let's start. What are solid figures? Solid figures are basically 3D shapes. Now we're going to learn how to do something like this. So this will be the front view, and the top view must always be viewed from the front. Okay, you cannot pretend that you're here and then look at the top view. This is not correct. Okay, you have to make sure that you're facing the front so that your top view looks like this. If you're facing the side, your top view will look like this, which is not correct. Okay, so just take note of that. Now we're going to do question 1. So refer to the next post. There's more information on question 1. I want you to copy down the ink trails onto your papers.